Hey everyone, it's me, Samtron. So I'm sure that most of you know by now that Japan was recently hit by a very large magnitude 9.0 earthquake and extremely horrible tsunami. Um, and it's really terrifying what has happened. And you know, I just kind of, well, I really don't know what to say about it because it's just so horrible. It's hard to watch the news, and it just kind of seems like it's never ending. I'm just not really sure what to say. We've been watching the news like nonstop here at my house, and we stocked up on food because everybody said that the food supply might be cut a little bit short. I'm not sure. A lot of the stores are out of a lot of things like water and such, but otherwise, um, you can still buy stuff. And they're doing rolling blackouts in the Kanto area, but so far a lot of them have been canceled today because, well, they said that because people conserved energy, that that they wouldn't cut the power. Um, and I'm sure that you've all seen the news reports about the nuclear power plant. I'm not really worried about that too much, like personally for me. I'm worried about the people that live in that area, but I don't think that anything's going to happen to Tokyo. And I'm, getting kind of tired of people like really freaking out on the internet because it's just making things worse, you know? But they said that at some point there's a possibility of another large earthquake over magnitude 7 hitting the coast of Japan somewhere, not sure where, within the next few days. And at first it was a 70% chance, and now I've read some things where they're saying it's a 40% chance, so I'm not sure, but might happen again. And I really hope that if it does happen, it happens closer to Tokyo rather than nearby the Fukushima Daiichi plant, where all of the where the nuclear power plant is, and where all of the people that were hit by the tsunami are still trying to find each other and recover, and are still like suffering horribly. Um, Other than that, you know, some train lines are messed up, and people are kind of in a frenzy to buy gas and water and stuff like that here in Tokyo. But otherwise, things are going back to normal pretty much, seems like. So, I just kind of wanted to let everybody know that, like, I'm okay and my family's okay. I guess I'll tell you guys about my story of when the earthquake hit. Oh my God. I thought I thought we were dead. I thought we were done for. And I live in a really new apartment building. It's like very new apartment building that has like, it's like totally up to code for earthquakes and stuff. So, yeah, I had just put my son down for a nap, and he was in his crib kind of crying like he always does right before he's about to go to sleep, because he doesn't really want to go to sleep. He wants to play, but it's time for him to go to sleep for a little while. And I was sitting right here in this spot, and like I was kind of just browsing the internet a little bit, and then all of a sudden I felt this little rumble, and I was like, what? It's an earthquake. And then it got stronger, and I was like, holy crap. And like I just got up so fast. It was like I teleported into my son's bedroom. I have no idea how fast I was going, but and I picked him up. He was standing up in his crib, and I picked him up, and I sat down on the floor in the doorway, and I was just holding him. My husband was at work at the time. It was middle of the afternoon on Friday afternoon. I was just holding him, and like it was just shaking so bad, like boom, boom, boom. And like my apartment building kind of shakes in this S shape. It's like a really weird sensation, and it was making this really interesting noise that I've never heard before and really don't care to hear again. Um, and I remember just holding him and telling him, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay. But actually I was telling myself it's going to be okay, you know, because he didn't seem to care at all. He didn't seem to notice what was going on or anything. And so anyway, the earthquake lasted for about 3 minutes, I guess. And I remember looking out the window in my son's bedroom and seeing this other like tower apartment building, and it was also swaying in the S shape. And I just remember thinking like, wow, this is bad. I've never seen anything like this before. After that happened, you know, of course I was just so shook up, just like everybody else. And, you know, then when the tsunami started coming in, it was just like, holy crap, you know? And then the nuclear power plant, and it's just like boom, 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 all these different things happening at the same time. And it's just like, wow, I can't believe this. This is insanity. You know what I mean? And it's just so sad what's going on up there right now. And some people in Tokyo are kind of, well, they were kind of worried about radiation coming to Tokyo, but I'm not even worried about that. So, it's not going to happen. And even if it did, it's not like I'm going to, like, grow a third arm, or, you know, my skin's not going to fall out. It's not going to be like the zombie apocalypse or anything. So, I'm just, like, not even worried about that right now. But, feels kind of weird now. I was having motion sickness for basically the whole weekend because we were just having aftershock after aftershock after aftershock. It was just non-stop shaking. And I have this little, right here, this little broom right here. The only way that I could tell if it was actually shaking in my house is if I saw that broom moving. That's the only way that I could tell, because I just felt like I was shaking all the time, especially when I sit here. I have a really hard time, like, I don't know if it's just flashbacks or what, but it's just feels weird, you know. And I haven't really eaten that much because I just don't feel well, you know. Like I just feel kind of sick. And but I have no plans to leave Tokyo anytime soon, unless, you know, of course they start like evacuating us or something. But other than that, I don't really see any reason to leave here. So, yeah. Basically, I just wanted to give you guys an update and tell my little earthquake story. We haven't felt an aftershock in several hours. Last time I felt one was I was down on the floor below me at one of my friend's houses, apartments, hanging out, and we felt a little aftershock, but that was the last one I felt, and that was like at 3 p.m. or something, and now it's like almost 11 p.m., but who knows what's going to happen. Anyway, keep the people of Japan in your thoughts. Maybe not me. We're okay, but there are a lot of people that are suffering horribly up north from me, and in Fukushima prefecture, or not, yeah, Fukushima and Iwate and Miyagi, of course. It's pretty bad up there, extremely bad. So just keep them in your thoughts, and don't believe everything that you read or hear on the news. You know, there's a lot of scaremongering going on, and it's just not all. There's a lot of false alarms, you know, and like misinformation being spread around. So just keep that in mind, and we're gonna pull through it, but it's kind of hard right now for me, but much more difficult for a lot of other people. So anyway, that's all that happened to me, so I guess that's all I have to say right now. We're okay, and thanks to everybody for all your messages that you sent me asking if I was okay. I totally am, and so is my family, and thanks for that, and thinking of us. And by the way, if I look tired, it's because I am. I've been like really stressed out for like the past several days. So, not really wearing any makeup right now and just kind of hanging out in my husband's clothes. So, I guess that's all I have to say. So, I'll see you guys later, and keep Japan in your thoughts. Okay? Bye.